What's up, guys? Mike here, MoneyMindTV.com. Got my buddy Carlos with you. So today we're going over how to maximize your dollar in marketing. This is pretty crazy right here. Is your business ready for 2018? Stay tuned for that. It's going to be insane. Some of the information that you guys are going to hear is going to blow your mind away. So maximize your dollar in marketing. This article says that over 4 billion people are 4 billion views on YouTube per day.
That's a shit ton of views.
Yeah.
That's a metric shit ton of views.
And over 1.4 million users are on Facebook. So, with that being said...
You guys think that's a lot of people?
That's pretty crazy. With that being said, what's the best way to maximize your dollar in business today?
In business today?
Yep. If you have $100, where are you going with your marketing?
If you had $100, what are you going to do?
You're broke. $100.
You're broke. You know, the best way to do it, before you start doing it, it's going to sound contrary because I'm an SEO person, but you got to know where you at. You know, you got bitch money, you got hustle money, you got baller money. Who did I learn that from?
Grant Cardone.
Grant Cardone. I don't know if I got the exact writing right, but the exact words right, but that's true. You got to know where you're at. You got bitch money, you know, grow up money is what he calls it, or baller money. Bitch money is if you got $100 and you just start straight up, I don't know, I need some grassroots stuff.
Something.
Whenever you're in grassroots, what stuff has worked for me really well, because I've been in that situation for, like, in the gym scenario, and that's a local business. We had to make it work and we had no money. And one of the things we did was you print out a bunch of flyers, got a bunch of postcards, and you put that on a bunch of different cars. If you can get in front of a large amount of audience and you can do direct sales, that's going to be the fastest ticket to get the cash flow. So you go from bitch money to some grow up money. You're starting to become a man or a woman, and now you're just trying to take it up to the baller money. So, but you got to get in front. So you got $100. I would say print out. Well, $100 you probably get a few hundred postcards or flyers printed out from Uprint or Vistaprint or a few of them. Just check it out. Get some sort of bake sale going on. If it doesn't matter what you are.
What's a bake sale?
A bake sale. Let's say, wrestling. We in our gym we have some wrestling kids that come from like a local high school.
Yeah.
And what they did is to raise money. They need like $600, and so what they did is they did a bake sale selling like cookies and brownies and shit like that. And they went to a baseball game right here in Jacksonville. I think the Suns or one. I don't know anything about baseball. But they went to one of these like semi-pro baseball games and asked them. They're like, "Hey, can we sell? If we just put a table there and sell our cookies outside of the stadium, can we do that?" And the stadium guys had no problem with it. Yeah. The only thing they said was you have to make sure you're not selling anything that's already being sold in the place for competition reasons, obviously. Yeah. So they did that, and in one day there was so much face-to-face traffic. They got over $600 in that one day for bake sale. Now, they didn't use this strategy to get more people because they're a school. They were just interested in raising funds. But now imagine if you're a gym owner, like what we're actually going to start doing a little bit more of is doing these bake sales. We got it from the wrestling kids.
Like a barbecue would be really cool.
Or a barbecue. You know, but whatever you're doing, you got to get in front of a lot of people and you got to talk to them directly. And so if you got $100 or no money at all, then you got to that's the fastest way to go from bitch money to grow up money, man. You go in there, get in front of people, sell a cookie or sell a hamburger, and with each hamburger you have a flyer and you get their telephone number. If you go ahead and just give them a flyer, you're relying on hope that they're going to actually close and buy from you again. What you want to do is sell them the hamburger, give them a flyer, and get their name and email or name and number so you can at least follow up with them, you know, follow up till they buy or die. But that way you can, exactly. It's pretty simple. You get money on the front end.
They'll think you're pretty cool if you bring them to a barbecue.
Yeah, well, it's money on the front end that you're getting.
Yeah.
Because they're buying the food and all that stuff. And you're also getting people who've already talked to you. They've already had face-to-face time with you. So it's going to be easier to close. You already have a relationship. It's really good, actually. You know, it's one hell of a way to build up your grassroots business in 90 days. You can really go from 0 to like 100 in 90 days if you hit that hard.
I mean, so that's a really
good
way,
hustle.
Especially if you have
Some people don't want to hustle.
You know, you have a local business, a brick and mortar business. That's an awesome little avenue. Here in the article, it says the top 3 ways to maximize your dollar in marketing today is using
I like the dollars.
Is using social media, SEO, and banner ads. But I know that there's going to be some money coming from that. But, you know, starting off, what is going to be like my lowest budget that I can, you know, start off getting my SEO going, my social media and some banner ads up so I can start getting a little bit of money, to get for it.
So how much money do you need to get it all going?
Yeah, so like what's an average budget just to start? If I'm,
if you want to get it, if you want to get well, it depends. If you had the bitch money and you're dealing with $100, you're not gonna be able to do any of that high tech stuff. That is safe for the people who may have grow up money and baller money.
Yeah.
But once you get to grow up money, you can and then you can start putting, let's say, $1,000 into advertising. If you were, I don't know, different companies have different prices, but let's say you wanted to get SEO and some banner ads, and you did that on $1,000 a month. That's possible. And on your own or whatever, you did some YouTube marketing, because that's easy, Yeah. That type of budget will get you to, and you still keep your hustle game on. You just don't do the hustle stuff where it's bake sales. You have your people do it. You have your little nephews do it or something. You got people working for you doing it, That's, you got to just learn to expand that way. But for $1,000 easily, you could start really getting really cranking.
Just off the SEO.
Just off SEO, most people will charge about $900 for SEO.
See, most people are that I've dealt with are skeptical at first about SEO. I guess the price, because the price is anywhere, it starts out at $500 a month for most companies. Some companies charge $1,500 to you name it. Yeah. But
how can charging $100?
How can you justify? How can you justify the price of SEO as?
Well, the only way to justify it is if you have to look at what's the return on that investment. So you have to really analyze. If I'm spending $1,000, how quickly can I get the $1,000 back, and how many customers do I need to do it? So the people who should never.
So usually, I'm a gym. I have a personal trainer.
Yeah, you're a gym. So let's say
I'm doing it for personal training.
Usually what, $200 a month, $250 a month for membership?
So
for private training?
4 people would pay for my
SEO. People would pay for SEO. And if you're getting 2 calls a day, minimum, let's just say because you're a local gym or something, you're getting 2 calls a day, you can convert those people.
60 calls a month total. You can easily convert.
You can get
5,
4
6,
people.
7
Once that's all you got to do though. You're gonna have to put money into advertising if you're in a business. If you're in a business and you don't have a marketing budget, and it's not, and your marketing budget isn't bigger than most other stuff in your business, then you're not in it to win it.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be doing this, you really want to dominate, you've got to get SEO going.
Yeah.
You got to. And the only way to justify it is you got to know how quickly can I make the money back. People who shouldn't complain about SEO are people like real estate brokers, lawyers, insurance companies, because one client can make $40,000, can make $5,000.
Yeah, you have to have that.
So the actually what I say is if you can make $40,000 off one, like some attorneys can make $100,000 on one case and more. It's a ridiculous amount of money. Sometimes it takes like years to clear, and I know that. But once you look at those industries and look at those niches and stuff, I always tell them you should spend more than $1,000. The potential to, if you've got it, if you're in the grow up ball money, if you're in bitch money.
You don't have
you need to step your game up. The last thing Warren Buffett would tell you.
You need to go watch some of Grant Cardone stuff, and he'll call you a little bitch a few times, and you get out of that little stage. But
Warren Buffett.
That next level.
If you went to Warren Buffett or any real baller out there, and you said, "I have $1,000. What do I do with it?" And is that a one-time thing you got? Is $1,000? You're still in bitch money, my friend. What you need to do is get yourself to like $60,000 a year, $50,000 a year. Figure out a certain amount of money that it's going to take you to really start expanding and putting money out there, So that's going to really depend on what you can do marketing wise. But low budget, we already went over that. Face-to-face type stuff, direct sales, that's where it's at. That's what's going to give you.
Last thing that I really want to touch base on that
I'm going everywhere.
For most people don't realize that the digital marketing is coming. It's coming.
Yeah, it's 2018. There, man. It's 4 or 5 years away.
It's on the way. I don't want it to come fast, but it's coming, and things are changing. And with that changing, people are actually, businesses. YouTube is going crazy for businesses. We've got tremendous traffic from and lots of sales from our YouTube videos.
Well, it's the #2 search engine. Google is #1. #2 is YouTube. Google owns
4
YouTube.
billion views per day on YouTube.
I don't care. That's ridiculous.
Insane.
I don't care what anybody says.
So you got to have your business on there, but as a business owner, even if I'm let's pick the weirdest niche ever. Let's say I'm just a construction worker, I don't really know what type of videos I'm going to make for my company. So how do I start by making videos?
The basic formula I always tell people, I learned this from Mike Koenig's. You guys can Google him and stuff. What he says is, get frequently 10 frequently asked 10 frequently asked questions and 10 should ask questions, and do videos on each one of those questions. So you'll have 20 videos, right? So if you just got, let's say, 20 of the most common questions even, or whatnot about your product or service, then you can start cranking out videos automatically. You got 20 videos right there. Now, what I tell people is, let's say you sell t-shirts. We have a client who sells t-shirts. So he's going to go ahead and do 20 videos, frequently asked questions for each one of his shirts.
Dang.
That's a lot.
There's
very little.
That's a bunch of.
Yeah, that's crazy. People would be like, well, what are you going to talk about for like all this time? What he's doing is going to be, here's one question, let's say. Well, what kind of material is it, and is it going to shrink? He's going to do a 1-minute video saying, you know what, it's this type of material. He's going to show, he's going to put it on. He's going to say, this is how it feels on you. It feels so good when it's on your skin. You won't even know it's there. You feel naked, but you're clothed. It's the best feeling ever. You know, whatever he's going to say. But that's the point. He's getting content out by making the same 20 questions apply to multiple products that he's selling, multiple services and whatnot. So, yeah, if you don't know what to say, get your mind thinking on 20 questions, and that'll get you going. That'll get you in the state of mind to be like, all right, I'm on fire. I can just keep on going, man. You know, and then just don't stop.
Get on it, guys. Maximize your dollar in marketing.
MoneyMindTV.
MoneyMindTV.
Don't be a little bitch.
Get ready. If you haven't seen the 2018 video, you might want to see it.
You might want to see it. Stay tuned, guys. Got a whole bunch of episodes. Make sure you share, subscribe, put this on your Facebook, Twitter, Tweeter, whatever it is. Get it out there, guys. We're going to take over this revolution. We're going to rock the fucking world. 2018 is around the world. We're going to be prepared.
Go Gators. Football season's here.
UM.